ahead of the network's curve. Now you want a medal? I took the red pill. While everyone settled for decadence, you can forget whoever said that you're special. Cause if you want the deadliest tag that can be assembled, get ready to spend. Don't enter black markets to heckle, make it sequence. I don't need instrumentals on the cyber tide with pirates aligned to my channel. I need a training montage with all that I've learned. After that I got a city to burn.
Night on fire, electric blood runs in your veins. Wake up the samurai inside ya. When the gates unlock, you walk through the flames,
I know my 1984 well, and George Orwell showing you how to foretell. If you abhor any sort of megacorp, well, step out of fiction and into your hell. Big brother's got you in a secured cell. Economy's booming cause it's true that war sells. When loaded guns are the foremost form of doorbell. Rally round the family with a pocket of more shells. What happens when the dreamers are no longer dormant? We're the ones who always wanted more than we're born with. If it costs my humanity, I can afford it. If poverty's prevalent, you can bet I'm gonna ignore it. I sure wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. If you're stuck a silver tongue, well, I'll you to get out. But you gotta walk the talk if you wanna build your brand and then take back the wealth with a silver
when
hand.
the night falls, come shadows ever darker. We're getting down to the wire, and on my path, with resolve all the stronger. Spark in the dark, ignite. Daylight holds the city. She's a deck inside, but her masquerade is sleeping as streets paved with corruption come to light.
I feel it in the air. We're all so far protected. Their hands are everywhere. Just let them watch us as we
Light the night on fire. Electric blood runs in our veins. Wake up the samurai inside us. When the gates unlock, we'll walk through the flames.
Yay!
Oh my goodness, Brittany. Whatever.
Wouldn't be a game if I didn't have technical issues. So there we go. I had to unmute myself. Thanks, Dante. So, at any rate, Brittany is taking on the role of Jill, everybody's favorite fly girl. Not in reference to, obviously, in living color. But thankfully, we're all here. Yay. It was kind of a last minute hassle there. Discord is great for chatting. I just don't like the fact I have to usually set it up every time. It's a bummer. It doesn't like to save. Anyway, so it's been several months since we've had a chance to all get together and play Cyberpunk specifically, so that is a bummer, but we are all here. So does somebody want to kick off a little bit of a recap with us?
Not it.
Man, I don't even remember what we were doing last.
Wow.
We're drinking.
We were drinking.
Mhm.
What is this game about again?
Yep.
We were manufacturing
Jill, you
drugs.
almost killed us in the AV.
I'm pretty sure you came home kind of like shaken, but looking for soda.
Yeah.
Mm.
That
Yes.
could be any day, really.
I mean, I didn't say otherwise. I know.
Yeah, but I remember Missy was still manufacturing drugs.
Yes, she
Or
is.
getting close to it.
So working on that.
Still working on the drugs.
Yes.
Didn't Mac take a sojourn out to his camp?
And I've got like new fingerprints on my right hand
Because
to complement the rest of the new arm.
Yes.
Yep. We've got new body parts.
That you do. So pretty much the last game was a letting off of steam episode where everybody was coming off of being shot at, almost killed multiple times, stress of having to deal with the issues with the drugs, obviously. So, did you guys mute yourself? Because we can't hear you now.
Drugs
No.
are bad.
Okay. Okay. Don't do that. You guys are the ones that particular setup is the one that has the microphone problem. So
Okay.
Sorry.
don't tease me like that.
Before we start, though, is it better if we like project voices or?
No, you're fine like that.
Okay.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, I can totally hear you guys fine.
Totally.
Yeah.
And if you guys need to adjust to hear them, you can always do it individually in your own Discord channel. Just right click on their face, and it'll give you a volume control.
Is it giving you any issues that we have the speakers going?
No, actually, I don't hear any echoes,
Okay, perfect.
which that's
Okay,
usually
cool.
the other issue. So yeah, no, it sounds fine.
Good.
So, but with that being said, why doesn't Jill give us a little bit of an update as to what she's been doing in the interim? It's been roughly about a week now. So what has Jill been up to?
Well, you guys were kind of being a downer, so I wanted to get out of the house a little. Carlotta called me and asked if I would join her for a little job at the Quinn house. And so we went over there, and really, she just needed somebody to not be alone. So, of course, I'm a great option for that. And we just hung out. She did some work. I got a tour. I broke some stuff just for fun. That's a tradition. And
Funsies.
and that was it. Didn't even get in trouble.
Nice.
Ta-da!
Well, I'm glad you could hang out and comfort her.
And what else did Jill find out?
Oh, the Sarah Tremere is playing at the Quinn House tomorrow, or is it tonight? I don't know.
It would be tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
And
And Carlotta and Davina have both moved out of the safe house. They
they
have
have a really nice place.
Good.
so they ended up getting like a condo downtown.
But it's like a safe location, right? Because like we're
Nice.
so
It does have corporate security, yes.
It was really nice. It was like clean, and they said the neighbors are really quiet. So
That's all that matters.
I didn't see any like weirdos hanging out on street corners.
Nope, actually you didn't see really anything.
No.
So the at this point it is the next day from when Jill has come back. Everybody's aware at this point that Davina and Carlotta is no longer in the house. They would have they wouldn't have just vanished. They left word, where they went, and that they are still in the process of unpacking and making it a home.
Which one? Who was Davina and Carlotta? I forget.
My
They're-
mom and
They're Locke's
sister.
family. Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, basically Aunt May and the crazy tattoo artist.
Yay.
So the next morning rolls around. At this point, things are kind of on the calm side. Syntax has brought up the fact that cash flow reserves are low again at this point. So finding a job, even if it's just a side job or something, might be appropriate. There is word that from Chunk that he may have another update within the next couple of days. But the progress looks good. He has brought down the mortality rate to strong flu-like levels.
So good to hear. I'm so glad our test subjects aren't expiring.
well, we're getting there.
And I would say probably around 9. Everybody has a chance to get up at this point if you're not already an early riser. And there was a package left on the doorstep of the safe house.
It wasn't like a nasty package, was it?
No, it was your typical shipment, like it's like you would get from Amazon or something.
Oh, like a regular package.
Mhm.
Little arrow smile on the side of the box.
Who's it addressed to?
It is addressed to waifu.
Not it?
I mean, I'm not married, so
Why does that seem like a syntax thing?
it really does though. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the package inside and send. What is this?
What?
Is this yours?
No.
Is this to waifu? Did you order it?
Are we
Can we have our
supposed?
puppy
Are
dog
we into
sniff it?
something that I don't know?
No,
Like,
but
I
I'm
mean-
very confused. Do
Okay.
we need to like?
This is my confused face too, dear. I don't. I'm not really into anime. Have you opened it?
I have not because it is not addressed to me. I don't know who waifu is, so I was just verifying. But
Yes.
let me.
Definitely not me.
I'm definitely not you. Okay, I'm gonna go take it to Jill. And Jill,
What you got there? Oh, you froze. She froze on her judgy face.
Oh, she did. There we go. We're back. That was funny.
I didn't do it, I swear.
That was absolutely perfect timing there.
Oh yeah, and now she's frozen on like a semi weird kissy face.
Yep.
It's like a like I don't want to kiss you, but I have to face. That's Jess right now.
Yep. Hopefully we don't lose him.
Right. And Missy's just like, I'm glad you have to kiss it and not me.
I can hear him, man.
Yeah. Can they hear us?
I'm sure they can't.
Probably not, considering it's frozen.
Right.
Oh.
Question one.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is the webcam that you have? Is there like a separate webcam for that computer?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a laptop where it's not built into a screen.
Yeah. That okay. No problem. I mean, it may just be smarter if I just give him my laptop to use at this point. Because you can just drape the video camera over the laptop screen.
Right on.
They are still stuck. Don't.
Mm.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think they had a full crash.
Damn. Either that or they reset. Yep, I can hear them. They're laughing right now.
Yeah.
What's the other helmet directly behind your head, Eric? I can see the Mandalorian. That one.
That's a Ranger helmet from Fallout.
Oh, okay.
It was made by my friend Alan Amos. It's like the best one in the industry, I think, man.
That would put the schnoz in the schnozberries right there. That's cool.
Thanks, man.
Did you make the Mandalorian?
No, I mean I painted it and did the visor and stuff, but no, I don't. I made everything else on my armor except for the helmet. That's like beyond me, man.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna give him my laptop real quick. Be right back.
Okay. How are you doing on your armament? Yes.
Which build are you referring to?
She's got a
Your
bunch.
Mandalorian.
Oh,
Don't you have a Mandalorian one?
yeah. I haven't made any progress on that in like.
This is a
a year.
Crusader, right?
What's that?
A Crusader.
Neo Crusader. Yeah,
Yeah.
the KOTOR version. Yeah, I just have to redo the helmet, like recut out the pieces for the cowl and resew them together. But it was such a pain the first time. I kind of.
Yeah, I can only imagine, man.
I need to get around to it though. I've been seeing like all of my friends who were not Mandalorians, like all my Rebel Legion friends, are building Mandalorians during this quarantine period. I'm seeing like 4 people are like almost done or completely done or approved with their Mandalorians, and I'm like, I started first.
Fun stuff.
Yay.
So gave him my laptop. Should be good to go. Just waiting for him to come back.
I'm working on.
And then every once in a while, I see you putting some stuff up there, like some of your leather working and stuff. Muy bueno.
I've got a fleet trooper that's almost done. I just need the pants taken in. and the boots are still a little bit tight. So I checked at the cobbler today and
Oh, sounds like they're coming back.
tried again.
Or are we connected again?
Default gateway was.
We hear you.
We can hear you.
Is it fixed, Phil?
You guys are connected.
Okay, well, let's try
Your
it.
webcam's not on.
So plug this back in now.
Oh, I
and
forgot
have
about
the
that guy.
unplug the webcam and see if we can get back to connected.
We're coming!
Oh, geez. Okay.
Your base.
My ears are bleeding now. Thank you.
Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna set this guy down.
Where do I do the thing?
Turn the camera. It's right there. Right where you just were.
Oh, geez.
What was that?
I have no idea, but they did
Hey.
sound healthy.
We can't hear you now.
Nope.
What did you do?
Yeah, it sound's gone now, guys.
Sound is gone.
Do the same thing you did last time.
It's like, no. We heard you before the video came on.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it means it probably is. Oh, you're muted. It's physically muted on the thing.
Oh, I see.
No, it's muted on Discord. Nope, still can't hear you. Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks.
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Hey!
You did it.
Nope. Nope.
Now you can't.
Can you guys just switch to the laptop? There's a lot of technical difficulties with the PC right now.
Just everybody.
No,
start
we
talking
can't
after
hear you
everybody
guys.
saying something.
Well,
Can you hear us now?
yay.
Yes,
Yes.
Why can't we hear them?
guys, can
You
you?
can't hear us.
Because you guys got a weird setup going on. I don't know.
No. I'm just gonna fucking
No,
do this.
it's because your default output is not the default output. Where are your settings at?
It's because your
Britney
default
Spears.
output is not your default output.
It's
I don't know what my Discord name
Duh.
is. Is it Loving Aviators?
It's the speakers.
Oh, slow yourself, Tiger.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
I just love Derek. Derek's like, yes, you dumb bitch. Just like, hear you.
Can you hear us? So
Go
no.
back to that. Go back to that.
Double check and see what you were plugged into last time. Maybe
So
it
I
was
was-
plugged into a different hole.
It was. That's what I'm saying.
Try all the holes.
No, because they got Jessica.
Jessica.
What they do?
You should just start moving your mouth so that the way they think we're talking, but they can't hear us.
We're just using the webcam. Now we need this one, right?
Hello.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Son of a bitch.
No, slow down, baby. We'll hear them. It's fine.
I'm gonna log out.
I can log in with. No, I can't. I don't know.
so how about them Yankees?
They still suck. Go Astros.
I'm just kidding. I'm indifferent.
Yay, go sports team.
Make a goal basket unit.
NASCAR. Ooh, left turn.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like NASCAR though. I don't watch it very often though. Poor Jess, she looks constipated, right? That has like 25-pound test on it that you can't cast unless you got like a 5-pound weight on it. And caught the biggest trout I've ever caught.
25-pound
Rainbow.
test is that's like shoestrings, man.
Yeah, it's like, but if you look at those little kiddie poles, they have that strong stuff on there because they don't know how to,
Yeah,
play with
exactly.
the fish, and but I just had a leader on it, and it took it. And,
Flying out. That's cool, man.
yeah, and then we got a so on the last day there, or as we were getting ready, literally as we're getting ready to leave, we're hooking up the trailers and everything. And my sister-in-law's like, Derek, come over here, bring your shovel. And
Shovel.
and I'm like, what? So I bring a shovel, and in moving their trailer just a little bit, my brother-in-law had kind of, it wasn't dead yet, but it was a fatal squish of a rattlesnake. So
Oh,
now
man.
I've got a rattlesnake head and a rattle.
I mean, you could have eaten that. Roast that over the fire.
You know what? They really do taste like chicken.
Weren't you a Boy Scout?
Yes. I wasn't an eagle. I made it to life.
Oh,
I never got to eagle, but yes, I was a Boy Scout. But we went family vacation at Lake Powell, and my uncles. This is when I was just a wee lad, but killed probably about a 4.5, 5 foot diamondback at Lake Powell, and they barbecued it. So we got to eat rattlesnake, which tastes like
Nice.
chicken. Tastes like chicken.
it's wacky. I don't know how I feel about that institution.
What's that?
Eating snake.
Oh, I don't know. It's interesting.
That's pretty cool, though.
I've had weird stuff. I'll try anything once, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I might not have it twice, but and some things I might be a little bit more reluctant if you don't tell me what it is. If you're like, "Oh, here, try this," I'll be like, "Oh, what was that? Oh, that was a Rocky Mountain oyster." All right.
Check that one off the list.
Yep.
Move
Yeah.
on.
Not gonna return, but
Yeah. Thank you.
thank you
That
for
was
the experience.
wonderful. Thanks. Wasn't it like Man versus Food? There's like some restaurant in Japan or China or something like that they serve, their main cuisine is various
I can hear him.
Hey,
units.
You.
We can hear you.
Yay.
Can you hear us?
No,
Yeah.
picture with a line through it.
We're coming.
we logged out of my profile, but it's still showing my profile.
Now it's gone.
I logged out of it completely though.
Gone.
Yeah. Weird.
Gone.
We're
Okay.
trying.
I'm putting on the camera now. I'm just
Oh,
making
that's
sure.
right. You said
Yeah.
the thing didn't have a camera.
So can you unplug whatever's in the top USBs in the back?
Yeah, that. Got it. All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you, baby.
For absolutely nothing.
I
you're
appreciate your
amazing.
help. Thank you guys.
Thanks, guy.
Aw, you're amazing. Thank
You fucking ass.
Now stay like that for the next. Don't say that.
Yeah, well, you're not Sabbat.
That's why.
Why do you have to say that if you're Sabat?
I'm not into that cane stuff.
Sorry.
Finally back.
Never gonna let us sit together again.
We're always gonna be separated.
So anyway, so trying to collect my thoughts after that. So we left off with Missy trying to ask Jill about the box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waifu.
Jill,
Have I
did you order anything under an alias? Like waifu? Does that sound familiar? There's some mail here I'm not familiar with.
Not that I remember.
Okay. Who else is at the house?
I think everybody's here, right?
Yeah, everybody's here.
Okay, so I'm just gonna make my rounds. Like, hey Mac, is this yours?
Why don't you have the dog sniff it?
What happened to Ivan Doggo?
He's still there. Remember, Ivan Doggo was bought by Syntax, so he's just around the house. So he just comes, walking up, from somewhere around the house.
Can I ask him to sniff for danger?
Where does
Danger
he sleep? Does he sleep?
He does.
He's a robot.
He's a clone that has cybernetics.
Okay.
Yeah. He's
So-
still a puppy dog.
Yes, well, kind
I
of.
like him.
Yeah,
Where do we keep him?
around the house.
Where do we keep it?
Yeah.
Syntax
He's-
is responsible for it.
He can sleep in my room. I don't care.
Just not in mine.
So I'm gonna ask him to take a. Is it possible that he can either sniff for danger or maybe do some sort of like assessment or X-ray or something?
Well, he could definitely sniff for danger, but he's not a bomb. He doesn't have like programming for bomb sniffing.
Okay, that's why I just want to make sure, like, if he can take a quick look to make sure it's not going to explode if we open it.
Yeah, he doesn't have bomb sniffing capabilities, so.
Yeah. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and open it.
Okay. So you open it up. Okay, I mean it has some heft to it. It's not light, but it's not like super bulky. Has like shake weights in it or something.
It's just a pallet of shake weights.
Yeah, it's about you can see it. So about like that. So not huge. But you open it up, it's got some packaging. I mean, it was literally professionally packaged and whatnot. It wasn't like hastily thrown together. On the inside, I'm going to, oops. Oh, I had that all done and now I closed out that window. Son of bitch. It's one thing to have technical issues. It's another thing to cause myself to have technical issues. So give me one moment, please.
That thing years your error.
Might as well get them all out of the air right now, man.
I should start rolling before we need it.
You're like, I'm going to burn it out.
Get it out.
We already did it, and you already rolled all your ones on all our tech issues.
So I sent
one.
I sent a link in the Facebook chat of the firearm in question. It is all silver.
Oh, this is what was in the box?
That is what is in the box. What's in the box? And there's a picture of it, so you guys have that too. And on the side of the pistol, it says "Waifu." Attached to it is like a little, well, there's like a tag. It's a rip-away tag, but even rip-away tags now have a little bit of circuitry to them, so it can display like a picture or a small little hologram or something like that of it, if it needs to for some reason. And it's got a picture of Locke. And the gun is all silver. So it's like fancy, and the whole word waifu. It's not like somebody like chiseled it. Like it was professionally engraved. And there's a box of ammo that says "Undead Waifu Killer."
This is weird.
Wait,
I will let you ponder that 1 second. Please continue.
I'm more
did
confused
we
now.
hear? Did we hear like a name of those thingies that we were killing in the in that building that blew up? What was it?
No, they didn't. They didn't have a name. They were just
terror.
Yeah. Those disgustos.
Yeah.
You don't think it was your ex, do you?
Oh.
Why would she be calling me waifu though?
But
I don't know.
maybe-
You're the one that received a gun that said waifu.
Wait, what did the bullets say? It's waifu killer?
Undead waifu killer.
Undead waifu killer.
So are you gonna turn into a zombie and we're gonna have to kill you or something?
Do you have like an ex that's like coming back after you? Were you married?
Did you kill somebody's
No.
wife?
He killed his
No,
You did?
Locke's never even been married. What are you guys talking about?
I don't
We're
know.
asking you, man.
This gun is for you, Locke, and it says waifu.
I'm gonna start
Oh.
calling him waifu now.
It better not be that weird ex girlfriend of mine that killed herself. That would be weird.
Scoot, scoot, waifu. Sorry. Continue.
Do we recall hearing those
Jessica,
undead
you're dead to me.
thingies?
Missy said that.
I did.
She's dead to me too.
Oh,
New wife.
Sounds
I
like
did
you need an undead waifu killer.
Yeah. Give me that gun.
I think that would come in handy right now.
Right?
but when you open the box of ammo, it's your standard 10 mm rounds. But Locke, since you are a solo and you deal with this a lot, you can tell there's nothing super fancy about the rounds except they're tracer rounds. So it has a little bit of like phosphorus on the tip or whatnot. So that means if it's darker locations, it's probably going to be a little bit easier to strike because you can see them. But you know personally that this particular type of sidearm is super valuable in the sense that it's very reliable and very accurate from the outset. It's very durable, so a lot of people like it as a sidearm. And it also has a special attachment on the side specifically for cybernetic implants for smart guns.
Oh wow.
So if you have that, then you can plug into it and it'll give you more accuracy.
No, I don't have that yet.
He's like, I'm sensing a shopping trip.
Wow. I'm still trying to figure out what waifu in this sense means. I'm terribly vexed.
Locke, you don't remember like hurting anybody's significant other? Were there any jobs that you took, like that you took out a female?
It says wife.
Sure.
How do you spell it?
WAIFU.
So I'm thinking you're the
WAIFU too.
waifu.
Yeah, you too.
I mean, isn't that usually like an affectionate term?
Yeah.
But it's
Like
isn't it like
But
wifey.
for Locke?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Maybe you have to kill your ex.
Dane
Hey, do you
shrugs
have
and he's like, maybe he has a fan.
Maybe your
Yeah,
ex
like-
wants to kill you.
You
May-
know.
yeah, I was gonna say maybe it's somebody
your ex
that
wants you to
put
kill
their name
her.
on it. Like, here's this. Like, instead of giving me a gun that said like Jessica on it, it said waifu instead.
Like, I would.
That name with such disdain. You know,
No,
Dane
it wouldn't have it on the gun. It wouldn't have it on the gun. It would have it on an individual bullet.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
You know-
the gun would have the person's name on it or the giver's name, right? But like the bullet would have the target's name.
unless Dane's right. and he has
Undead.
Okay, so I like go like this: waifu, enter Google search or something like that. Does it
The
come
hot
up with,
Asian
like,
chicks, man. That's all it's gonna.
Yeah. You get honestly when you do that on your smartphone, like it
Uh-huh.
starts jamming through all kinds of like dirty anime sites and like we're talking like the obesely large boobies with obnoxious nipples and like really profane stuff.
Wait. I need clarification. What's an obnoxious nipple?
Nipples that stand probably a short pencil length off of the breast.
What's a short pencil length?
Is it what you call the pepperoni variety?
Them's
Okay,
the
so suffice to say, Mac being the person that he is, he's like, yeah,
Swipe
no.
left. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
definitely
no.
a first for Mac, and it would have been one of those things like, oh, I'm glad my family wasn't around for that one.
Yeah, I delete the search. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm good with that. If it didn't have like a weapon or something like that, then yeah,
Oh no.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Zero relation to a weapon whatsoever.
Okay. Well, I'll understand that if all of a sudden some like pasty-skinned, sallow-eyed, super nippled woman starts coming after me, we need to use those bullets.
Crazy.
Can we take out the rounds and just kind of quickly inspect them to make sure that there isn't anything like engraved on any of the bullets or anything?
Nothing
like
engraved
that?
on the bullets.
Okay.
They're all standard 10mm rounds, except the fact that they've got like phosphorus attached or like kind of coated on the end, so it gives it a tracer round. Is all.
Okay, I have a question. Look, do you have anyone that, if we're like, maybe Dane's not far off, maybe you do have some sort of fan or at least friend out there. Your bounty is pretty public and pretty high, and considering the fight that we had about a week ago, very public. Is there anyone that might send you this as like an aid?
Not to my knowledge. The main people that have an impact on me would be my mom and sister, that crazy bitch from my past, and then Venom, and that's about it. I don't have any exes or anything like that.
Have we? I mean, have you heard anything about Venom's lady and his status?
No, I haven't heard anything yet. Him or that black-eyed bitch that was with him. That stank bitch.
God, that lady was a fucker.
I'm gonna leave these guys.
Yeah,
with
she
those-
shot me.
At least she shot everybody, dude. She just wouldn't die.
I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, we're not a fan. Not a fan.
No.
I'm gonna run over to Syntax and I'm gonna ask, hey, so this box belongs to Locke, and it says something about an undead waifu killer. Can you check his bounty and maybe anything about Venom or his lady to make sure if we can find if they're maybe dead or some connection, because this seems sort of serious if they knew that we're here.
I can look that up. I mean, that's kind of loose parameters, but if you give me a couple minutes, I'll see what I can come up with.
I mean, if a box can find Locke here specifically, we might have a problem.
No doubt. That's somebody that.
True.
No.
Okay. Give me a few minutes, and she, starts going through her thing. Oh shit! Starts going through her thing and going around and looking for like connections, of some kind. It's like, okay, so we know they had the face and the ID and waifu, and kind of jamming through, trying to figure out like where the correlation. And then she stops and she goes, "Oh, we have a job offer." And it's odd that it came up under that. And she clicks on it. She goes, "Oh God."
Wait.
Oh God isn't good.
What's oh God?
The beginnings of a prayer.
So
I'm gonna yell for everybody to come back and like hear this.
Yeah. So I found I don't know if it's directly tied to this, but I found a correlation. Our group apparently is known as Waifu and the Chrome Hippo.
What?
So-
Yeah, and she's like going down, and she says, Meredith, it says here your name is Rad.
Rad or red?
Rad. She says, and looking, basically it's like it's like face and then the like the code name or ID or whatnot. She says, Hellcat is Boogaloo.
The fuck?
She says Jill is Goose.
That's good. That one worked.
She says, oh, so Locke is listed as Scooter.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I knew that was.
She says Dane is Scrapyard.
That makes sense. Look at him.
Oh yeah, I guess that's right.
Mac is P-chan.
Pecan or peach?
P-chan.
Chan, yeah.
The letter P-chan.
Dash.
Means you're a little kid.
And
Or something.
she says, my name is Byte. B-Y-T-E. So I guess that's kind of appropriate. I don't know where the hell this came from or what special hell we landed in to get this name. But it says here Wash apparently has a job for us.
Man, it's been a
Oh.
while since I watched. Right on.
Yeah, I don't know that everybody else knows.
Who the fuck is Wash?
Wash is the guy that we did the job for when you and Dane were on your little vacation.
I thought that was a computer.
Yeah, that's Wash.
So not a guy, a computer.
He's AI, yes, he's Wash.
A computer.
Yeah, it's washed.
And he's Wash.
Get past it, dude.
So yay for a job offer, but I don't know where the hell this info came from. Yes, that is P-chan.
Where does
man.
the info come in?
I'm a pissed off rabbit.
No,
I love it.
that's a
He's
pig.
A pig.
Yes.
Oh,
He's
a
a
pissed
pig.
off black pig. All right.
He's adorable.
So we have these great code names. What does Wash need us to do, or what do we need? Do we need to meet? I mean, we can't really meet him anywhere, but
Wait, what's the hippo part?
Yeah.
Was that the ship we fly in? Maybe? I don't know.
And the chrome hippo.
I don't know. There's nothing here correlating where that information came from.
What's
Yeah,
the
like
job?
we don't have like a grossly obese cyborg with our group or anything. You know, that's kind of weird.
I mean, he's big, but not like
I
that.
mean, is it the AV?
That's what I was saying.
Okay, that is not really cool.
That's the only thing that I can think that makes it Chrome Hippo.
That's kind of offensive.
So
What's the job?
do you want me to reach out to Wash then to see what it is? Because he hasn't listed any details, just has contact info here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. So she fires off an email, to him. Comes back, like about a minute or two later, and Meredith, your phone starts ringing.
I'm gonna go ahead and answer it.
Okay. So the visual, of course, is Wash. He's got his Hawaiian shirt and kind of dusty hair, messed up a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, hi! I finally got in touch with you. It took me forever to find that ridiculous name for your group. I'm sorry if it meant something to you, but that was hard as hell to find."
That name for our... Where did this name come from?
Okay, you've kind of got me at an awkward position. I have no idea where that name came from. I figured it was some sort of avant-garde, like rock band style thing. I don't know. Trust me, when I looked up waifu, I quickly deleted that from my memory banks.
I mean, I think it's great to have an amazing street name. However, I'm a little concerned that we have a street name and that people recognize us as a collective.
Well, to be fair, that's been going on.
To be fair,
Fair.
Yeah,
Fair.
Fair.
but as the Chrome Hippo, Why?
Well, I don't know any of that.
I couldn't honestly say. I do apologize. That was just how I managed to find you.
Okay.
Wait. Find us how? How'd you get the address?
I don't have an address.
How'd you send the box?
I don't know what box you're referring to. I don't exactly have hands, so I didn't ship anything.
Okay.
Although I'm
These
working
two
on
things.
that.
Okay. Sorry for the confusion. We do have another situation that we're attending to currently. What would the nature of your job be?
Well, I do apologize if this puts a crimp in your plans. I had something that I think that you might find rather interesting that has come across my holographic desk, as it were. There is an individual operating out of Nogales by the name of Dylan Viraga. He is slated to install some new network hardware for the local Phoenix hub. It is hyped as a device that's going to strengthen the broadband signal and create additional security for the city. However, as you're well aware, the cyberspace is kind of my domain, and I did some snooping when I heard that. Their particular invention, called the Copernicus Network Modifier, is specifically designed to allow their people, as in corporations that they're working with as well as local government, easier access to secured systems. So it is quite readily a security information concern that will affect Phoenix proper. And I doubt many people know about this because they've kept that particular part under wraps.
Yeah, that's going to be a big problem.
So since you did so well with the last job that I hired you for, I figured this might be something that would interest you.
I mean,
I'm down.
yeah, I quite definitely. What are we
Yes, got
looking at? What's the reward on this? What's our advantages? And what do we need to do? Do you have
I am willing to pay upwards of 20,000 credits, and half up front as well. I'm not going to stiff you on anything. For the destruction of this particular device, it cannot make it to Phoenix. It's going to cause a problem for everybody.
Right. So this is an on-the-road job.
It is. Now the price is negotiable. I'm happy to haggle some for that.
So we're adding in per diem and mileage and all that good stuff, right?
I was unaware that I was hiring a taxi cab service. But I'm happy to haggle some. Let me be upfront. The Nogales La Policia in the area has been completely purchased out by Mr. Viraga, in addition to his small but very capable corporate mercenaries. But I have the location of the building. I also have floor plans, so you would not be going in blind this time. And I can give you a rough estimate of how many mercenaries he has on retainer, as well as reasonable expectations of the federales in that area.
Go ahead and send it over. I'm gonna place him on mute really quick. Does anybody have any objections? Because we need the money.
I guess.
No, I'm down.
Okay. I'm gonna take him off mute.
Well, before you do, Syntax holds up her finger, and she says, "Jill, where are we at with the repairs on the AV4?"
It was fine the other day.
Okay, so we're all right then.
Something else happened.
Okay. Well, no, I'm just saying that that is kind of costly to keep repaired and fix. So if it wasn't, we should probably do something.
Out of character, is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's what I thought.
You're all, is it okay? Because I just lied.
What about Holiday Road?
Your vehicle?
Yeah.
It is as operational as a 1980 station wagon will ever be.
That thing was a tank.
Chick magnet right there. I'm telling you.
I mean, is it though?
You think you hate it now, but what do you drive it?
It was more reliable than the first vehicle that Missy had.
Hey, you know it could be better than hoofing it sometimes.
Right. That's right.
Hey, anything
better
better
than
And it has room to haul your friends.
Yeah.
All right, let me get this straight. We have to stop a shipment of a thing.
Specifically, blow the place up.
Oh,
So we do that on the road.
I mean, we're pretty
Wait,
good
is
at
it
blood.
is the target like a thing or a building?
It's a building. But the invention, the device in question, is being finalized at this location, this laboratory in Nogales.
Before it's finalized and can be transported.
Correct.
Okay. And Nogales?
In Nogales.
I'm sure it's coming cross-border or something.
No, the facility is actually in Nogales.
But the device itself, is it coming inbound from another U.S. location, or do you know if it's coming from Mexico?
Well, that is Mexico.
It's coming from Nogales.
Come on, babe.
Well, I thought we were going to Nogales.
We are, but
You
it's
are.
supposed to come from Nogales up here.
Yes.
We're going to go down there
I just
before
meant
it
the word location.
It's in Mexico.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I mean, like, I'm all for, doing extra work and such, but we have a lot here to leave unfinished to just pick up and go to Mexico. Just throwing it out there.
But Nogales is Arizona, right?
Arizona. That's what I think. That's why I'm.
It's on the other side of the-
No, yeah, Nogales has a little bit on the Arizona side, but the rest of it is all on Mexico.
It's like Kansas City. How there's a Kansas City, Kansas.
Kansas and Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
And then there's just Carry On My Wayward Son.
I just said the transportation spot is probably Nogales because that's where a lot of things come and pass through. Okay. Sorry, transportation. I wasn't like-
So why don't you go ahead and roll then, Jessica?
Why me?
Because you're the one trying to negotiate, and unless you just don't want to roll. I mean, that's up to you.
Hold on, I gotta get my. What am I rolling?
Oi.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Oh, excuse me. Shit. It is going to be your empathy and Uno Momento 4 flavors. Your street deal.
You speak it Spanglish.
Okay. It's been months. We roll a d10 and then add to it.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay.
It has been a while, man.
Yeah.
A long time.
Okay, wait. Which one's the D10?
I have an app, so I can't mess it up.
It's gonna blow your mind. It's got 10 sides.
I know.
Okay, that's
You got
Okay,
what?
but how many numbers is that?
I know, right?
I still didn't hear you.
20.
Thank you.
Yelled
Sorry.
them all.
Yeah.
Should we really throw her off?
Oh, no.
And so he kind of cringes, and then he says, "So then, what are you proposing?"
Oh, what? What did I?
What
I
was
didn't
I
realize
saying?
proposed.
I talked so much that I don't even remember what I was saying.
I don't know.
Proposing? I don't even have a ring.
I'm not proposing anything. I was just stating a fact.
Which was?
We have a lot going on up here to just pick up.
I was just seeing if you remember what you were talking about.
And so he just kind of shrugs, and he's like, "So 20,000 isn't acceptable." You have me at a loss. You're saying that there are other things, but then you're not offering me any suggestions.
Gosh, I think what she actually means is that we would just expect to be reimbursed for any additional cost incurred during our travel and during the execution of this.
I mean, we got a dude with us that's got like the biggest bounty ever. We just fought 40 mercenaries to deal with this shit, and now we're like a week out and we're gonna just take a trip. We're just gonna hope and pray that we don't get attacked on the way down there. You guys are nuts.
But isn't that why you're waifu in the Chrome Hippo?
Look.
And he's like,
I don't.
Sorry, I had to.
I don't know who's the Chrome Hippo.
I think it's worth looking into, just because this is going to be such a detriment to us personally if this takes effect. So let's just kill two birds with one stone, get some money, and maybe protect what's left of our privacy.
Would an additional 5,000 stipend help with these said incidentals that you're referring to?
Up front.
Provided our incidentals don't exceed that, that's fine.
Up front.
We're already getting 50% up front, so I think we're okay. I mean,
sip my coffee.
Okay, well, I'm happy to do that as like as a as a subsidy, but you'll need to itemize the cost and what exactly it was that was expended. If you could do that, then I would be happy to oblige.
Sure. Jill, I need you to keep track of receipts for this trip.
Keep your gas receipts.
Yeah, keep your gas receipts, Jill. And mileage. Track your mileage.
Okay.
And soda bill.
Fluids, yeah.
That'll definitely hit almost $5,000 right there. between Jill and I.
Sounds like fucking weed in here, man.
All right.
Like dandelions?
Yeah. Like dandelions.
Like wishes. It smells like wishes.
So he says, then we're in agreement. You'll do the job.
I'm
down.
That sounds good for now. I mean, I appreciate the opportunity, and thanks for reaching out to us.
Well, not a problem. I would have said something sooner, but like I said, I didn't know the group's name until recently. So, I
we
will.
actually don't really have a name, so I think that's what honestly threw me off.
Oh.
You guys didn't give him your contact info last time you did the job?
No, I mean, we gave him our contact info. However, I don't think we had a name for our.
Where did you pull that name?
We didn't have a band name.
Yeah.
You said it took a while for you to get the name. Where did you end up finding it?
Mercenary boards.
Why can't we have something like hardcore, like Guar or Pantera or something?
That never works out. I didn't want that stupid nickname.
So
that's what I got.
You know what? At least nobody would ever suspect.
I mean, it's a pretty obscure your name. I'll give it that. But maybe after this trip, we should take some time to discuss the renaming of this.
Right. Well, how do you spell?
Lots of W's.
So I can't exactly help with that, but I will get the 10,000 sent over to your account, and please get on this right away, and I will stay in touch.
Sounds good.
Lickety split.
So he disconnects.
You just salute him with a knife?
She did.
Is that like how you show people that you're serious?
Well, I understand that you haven't been in the field that much, but
I'm just learning how this works.
some stuff.
We
Just,
actually carry a knife.
just stay in the room for an install with me.
Sometimes you just gotta whip it out and show it up, you know?
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Replace it with something more impressive.
Enhancement.
Enhancements.
Block.
Where's Daytona?
I don't know, man. She's
Oh,
on
I
the
know
back
Daytona.
burner right now.
Did you meet
The-
Daytona?
Yeah. We're buddies.
Careful with that one.
Why?
Bad influence. All those Quins are.
Oh, well. I don't know. We got along fine.
I mean it.
They'll give you super crazy boner drugs.
Interesting.
So we all gonna take the AV down to Mexico?
I think we should.
But yeah.
So what was our time frame on this one? I mean, obviously he said right away, but like, do we know how long it'll take them to finish up the program?
I would suspect it's only going to be a couple days at this point. If they've already got it planned that they're bringing it up here. This is Dane speaking at this point. So it's just that would be what I would anticipate, especially if it's that close.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna miss the concert. Damn.
If you need to go, we don't all have to go.
She has to fly us. What are you
I
talking
know.
about?
Out there.
Here's our transportation, so.
I mean, I'm sure one of us could figure it out.
Yeah, that's quite all right.
I've got 0 points in flying, man.
And I would much rather fly than drive that barren wasteland from here to there.
You're no fun. What about like road trip songs?
I mean, you could take Zach's car.
We can still do road trip songs. I'm sure Jill has something modded out in that AV4 now anyways.
You know I do.
What time did you say the concert was, Jill?
Oh, she didn't say. I don't know.
At this point, it would be today.
Okay.
Tonight.
Do you and maybe we have enough time?
Can we do both?
To do both?
Depends on how quickly you get in and out.
How fast do you want me to drive?
Real fast.
No.
Always.
Yeah, babe.
No. Please don't.
Look, we just won't drink them.
Please.
And where's my German?
I'll just follow in.
Don't listen to Meredith. She's got big tits, but that's all that matters.
Rude.
That's all you got, bitch. It's big tits.
Oh, be careful. You got to turn that off. They will censor us.
Really?
Yep.
Why is that?
Unlicensed music. Man.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Darn.
Sorry.
All right. Well. How
But
long?
we could explain that we have the car.
I think that we have time to take in the concert before we go.
Yeah, I was going to ask Locke, I mean, are you familiar with blowing up buildings? Will this take us very long?
Blowing up. I mean, anything is possible if you have enough munitions.
It doesn't seem that hard to blow up a building.
I mean,
It depends on the security of this building. I mean, if you want to try to go up and blow up like the Capitol building, there's stuff in place to prevent, I mean, like if we were to just like fill a vehicle full of explosives and just like put a rock on the gas pedal, it's not going to reach that point because there would be barricades that would potentially pop up or, but if it's just some random house, then it would be easy. But for some odd reason, if this thing's like the new 9G, like the old 5G scare in the 2000 era, then we're probably looking at something that's a little bit more secure. Didn't he send us a blueprint?
He did, yes.
So, like, are we just gonna, like, not give two shits about all the people inside? Or are we just assuming these are all bad guys and we're just gonna, like we did with Biomedica? Or...
Well, Biomedica, we weren't exactly going in there to go to kill everybody, but when everybody turned into like these flesh-eating zombie-esque creatures, yeah, it was pretty much if you happen to still be human at that point, it was a casualty of war. But
I mean,
no, I will not condone just going in there and killing a bunch of tech nerds just because they made something new and exciting, kind of thing.
Well,
I can't get behind that.
We need to get a little more in depth of what we're actually supposed to be doing.
Right. I mean, if they just want the product blown up, I have no problem. But
I just feel like we need more information in general.
Out of character,
that works.
Out of character, I didn't write anything down regarding Dylan Viraga. He was, but he sounds familiar. He was somebody of noteworthy status, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Do one of us know him, or is he just noteworthy because he's noteworthy?
He's noteworthy because he's noteworthy. Is anybody going to look him up?
Is it a name that I know?
You can certainly roll.
Yeah, will you give me a roll?
You're going to roll, let's see, intelligence and... Let's see, we can do education and general knowledge. You could also do...
Could I do street deal to know like street info?
No,
like word of mouth?
That's more like haggling.
Okay.
Fun fact, I just tried to Google Dylan Viraga and I got, do you mean Viagra?
That would be appropriate for this game.
Viagra?
So no.
Or you could do... I guess you could do awareness notice in a pinch.
What about just like awareness notice?
Yeah, but you'd add intelligence as well.
Okay, so intelligence and awareness notice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's... So we're starting at 11. That's 20.
Okay. You have heard of him from the news, nothing like personal. You don't know of him directly. He is, he's one of those Elon Musk type guys. He's just got a bunch of money and comes up with just random shit to finance and get himself involved with. He's from Mexico and predominantly in Mexico City is where a lot of his stuff goes through.
Is he mainly in tech, or do I know the name from drug running as well?
No, mainly tech.
So Yeah, I mean, since it's someone that I've heard of and the name sounds familiar and like jogs memory, I'll look it up as we're kind of standing around bullshitting about this job.
Okay. And what are you looking up?
I'm just gonna do a generic Google search of his name, and then did we get a product name or a company name for this thing?
You got the product name. It's the Copernicus Network Modifier.
Copernicus.
Copernicus.
Aluminum.
It's Greece. It's Greek.
Cinnamon. Okay, Copernicus.
It's made from aluminium.
So I'm gonna look up a generic search of his name and then the Copernicus title.
Okay. It comes up with some news articles where they were talking about innovation for networking, and that Arizona had been chosen for the first version of this particular hardware. On a side note, the internet is a thing, like it is kind of nowadays. However, there's two different versions. There's like the city networks, and then there's the general internet. Think of the general internet like the wild. So there are programs that run out there that are like viruses, but they're not connected to any hacker or anything of that. Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm sorry. I have the best visual of this thing running in the wild with how you're explaining it. So, no, it's perfect.
Okay.
It's a great explanation.
But the two different types of I should say the types of internet. The local networks tend to be more secure around the cities. And then there's basically it's the wild. It is a version of the internet that's still broadcast out there, but that's where people get really afraid, especially because a lot of networking. I'm sorry, what?
Kind of like the dark web.
Kind of, but more along the lines of there are viruses and potentially AIs out there that seek to infiltrate and destroy internal software or internal hardware and whatnot. So since a lot of people, when they do surfing and whatnot, it's tied to their brain because they have cybernetics and whatnot, it makes it especially dangerous because it could fry their brain.
Okay.
Rude.
I'm gonna
Another reason why Mac is a purist.
I'm gonna relay that information to the team and forward the link of some of the articles that I've read on it.
Okay.
But then I'm also gonna ask Syntax if she's heard this name, because it sounds like a pretty techie thing that she would have had to have had a drop somewhere.
Yeah, no, she's heard of the guy before. Before this, he had been working on a new type of smart vehicle, which ended up, being produced. It was like a high-end sedan, but much like Tesla in our era, it's not cost efficient, so it's still a couple $1 million worth. So only the elite or the extremely wealthy wind up, buying them.
So, if we blow up this building, is there any way that they can recreate it?
Well,
Yeah, isn't there
we blew up Biomedica and they moved their stuff to Columbia, so I'm gonna say yes.
I'm thinking that this is really just a mission to stop an immediate threat rather than
ongoing.
Prevent it from happening in general?
Right. I mean, in my opinion, I'm no mercenary, but I think it's fairly straightforward. I don't know. I would defer to Locke or Dane, or I don't know.
No, it's like you said, it's a job. We're not here to make sure this doesn't ever happen again. It's a
We're not in
specific
it to save
task.
the internet.
Yeah.
As unfortunate
There's no way that we can keep them from making this again. The whoever this Dylan Virago guy is, I'm sure he would just pick up and go somewhere else. But this is a hindrance, I'm guessing.
like as unfortunate as the timing is, if we don't take care of this, even if we did try to focus on the things that we should be focused on, like the whole Venom and Bounty issue, we're gonna end up with double issues because of that. So we may as well jump the gun since we know about it and take care of it before it becomes a real problem.
Mm-hmm.
When it rains, it pours.
Doesn't it always?
That's for sure.
I mean, not in Phoenix, but
That's for sure.
I don't know, when we get monsoons, it comes down really bad. It
When was the
pours,
last time we had one though?
but then it happens like in 2 minutes and then it's gone.
At least it's a dry heat.
Gross. So gross.
So
I don't know. It's up to you guys. If you guys want to see the concert, I think we're fine. I think we'd be okay.
It's kind of one of those things. It's like, what if we die on this next mission? Maybe we should treat ourselves a little bit before we go risk our lives for the world who doesn't know us and doesn't give a fuck, right?
that is not true. We apparently have a name.
I'm just gonna him.
I mean, it is a name. It's a name.
It is.
My vote is concert.
I
Or
mean,
show, whatever it's called.
I'm down for that.
Tomorrow night at the, at the Palladium, we have Sarah Tremere and Waifu and the Chrome Hippo.
Everyone's like, "What the fuck is
Special
that?"
visit from Waifu and Chrome Hippo.
And it winds up being like some short little Japanese girl with a bionically enhanced deep voice going, "I only want to be with you."
Singing Hogan as well.
Yeah, she go.
Oh my god. Wow.
So,
Wow.
okay, so Jill, where is this concert at?
It's at the Quinn House.
Oh,
At the house.
Is that
so
a problem?
it's a private party. Did we all get invitations, or was it just you?
Oh, I didn't really ask.
Oh,
I'm
this
not
sounds-
showing up
this sounds
uninvited.
dirty.
Jill, I don't know if I can just show up and people look at me and
No.
ask what I'm not
You don't know Quinn Prime, okay? I'm not showing up uninvited. That's
Wait,
not-
you said you would, Daytona. Do you have her number?
Well, yeah.
Give it to me. I'll call her.
What?
Give you her number.
I wasn't aware that you were in like that, but okay. Jill?
I'm gonna send her a text.
I'm gonna just turn to Dane and give him a concerned look that that Jill is so buddy with the Quins all of a sudden.
Yeah, if you'll give us a second, I think Boogaloo and I need to have a talk. So why don't you do that, and we'll walk off to the side.
Good old Boog.
Good old big.
So he takes you off the side while she's doing that, and he says, "Okay, so are you
I'm just gonna look at him and be
Are
like,
you-
the fuck?
are you really named after like an 80s movie?"
The Electric Boogaloo.
First of all, I have
Breaking 2.
no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
I would.
Son of a bitch.
Those are on VHS, baby.
What's a VHS?
I just told you what it was.
Those are the little boxes that I always say that I used to watch movies on.
So wait.
Remember,
Did you
I'm
know
a
that your
nomad.
sister was like hanging out with the Quins?
I knew she went there. I mean, she helped out Carlotta. I guess Carlotta was doing some tattoo work or something.
I feel like we need to have a discussion on boundaries for Jill and like what are we gonna like try to help her stay like restrained and sober? Are we just gonna like let her go and go hang out with whatever when she feels like?
No, I mean, you raise a fair point, but
It's
I
worked
mean,
so far.
let's not like do this right in front of her, in front of everybody. You know, I don't want to like embarrass her or make it, you know, a big deal, especially if she didn't do anything when she was there. I mean, I got to kind of give her credit. If she didn't wind up doing anything outside of breaking stuff, that's pretty good, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'll take your word for it. I don't know the Quins like you do.
Well, I guess you're gonna see when we get there. I mean, you should have seen what they did to Locke.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
There.
I'm just saying.
I know you're
It's
just
not
saying, but there's a story there.
And I'm telling you right now, I am not responsible for anything that happens. I'm just not.
Oh, okay. I
I
didn't. How did we get down this path? I was just saying have a conversation with her, and you're like full on political denial. Did she get Watergated or something? I mean, what's going on?
No, I just get it. Okay, look, I know what it's like hanging out with them, and
Okay.
I'm sure she had a really good time. I'm just.
Okay, if we go, then why don't you help me watch for certain things since you are already in that know? Is that okay? You don't have to do anything. Just if anything, just like punch me in the shoulder or something if something's coming up and.
Well, if I can punch you, yeah.
Yes, you can punch me, dear.
This is not a good idea.
We could always go there and just dress up as members of Suicide Squad. I'll be Captain Boomerang.
Okay. Okay, well, let's play it by ear for right now, and then I'll intercede if I have to. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. So, Jill, you send off a text.
I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna say, "Hey, this is Jill. Talking about that concert. Can I bring my crew?"
Your crew.
So you end up getting a text coming back, and it says that Darla spoke highly of you, and if it's the crew that I'm thinking of, I have no problems with them coming inside the house. And there's like 2 extra smiley faces after it.
I'm gonna send back. Thanks, Darla. It's Dakota, right? Or Darla? I can't remember.
She
Daytona. Oh my gosh.
She gave you the text. She gave you the number to Quinn Prime.
I gave you Quinn Prime's number. Yeah, exactly. So make your eyeballs go like that because you just text shit.
That's not who I was asking for.
That's who I said. And you said
you did.
Yep.
And I said, yep.
Yeah, you did. You said Quinn Prime.
No,
I
said
yeah.
Or they said Quinn Prime, and you said, "Can I get the number?"
Yep.
No, I was talking to Locke actually. That he knew her. Well, anyway. So that happened. Okay, we'll go with it.
Responded to you very nicely.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well.
2 smiley faces.
From Quinn Prime. Wow.
It's a damn good thing you're cute, Joe.
I'll say thanks so much. 2 smileys back, and we'll be on our best behavior.
And it says, send the waifu our way.
Hey,
do we have to bring the chrome hippo?
Guys, this is not the response I was expecting. So, I don't understand why they would send. It's for Locke, right?
I don't know why I would be the waifu.
I don't know either, Jill. It could be that maybe the name is just getting around.
Why don't you ask her?
Yeah.
Hey, who's the waifu?
You know what? I feel like
Eric said that.
I feel like we're assumed to know that. So I'm not gonna.
Yeah, but we don't. So just ask her.
Don't. Who's the waifu?
I support whatever you choose, Jill. That I get your logic.
I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna find out the hard way, man.
So, Sarah Tremere tonight.
Tonight now? Is it the next day?
It's today.
Yeah, it's tonight.
Okay.
Block, do you even have attire appropriate to this?
What is appropriate attire? Am I good?
No.
No.
I would have like a regular black blazer jacket, and then just my regular pants should work. Yeah.
On the way back from
Yeah,
the gallons, you
My
want
whole wardrobe consists of like 2 shirts, maybe 2 pairs of pants, and then my coat.
Look, how much time do we have before the concert?
Well, it's about 10 in the morning at this point. You're looking at flight time, probably 2 hours there, 2 hours back.
To the Quinn House?
Probably a little bit more.
You mean
to Nogales.
Right?
Oh, to Nogales.
Doing a job first?
Yeah, I think I'm a little confused. So we are doing the job first.
I'm just letting you time frame wise know, so that way you can plan it. So
I
if
thought we
you're
were going to the concert first and then hitting up the job.
okay, then if you are, then yeah, you got plenty of time.
Okay. I mean, it might take some time because I'm pretty sure that like all of you need new attire for this.
I mean, I think I'm okay. Sin bought me some stuff that's uncomfortable.
I don't mean you. I meant the
Are,
boys.
Oh, yeah.
are we perfectly aware that this is a black tie event, or are you just making some shit up?
It's not black tie. It's just like
Yeah, it's definitely not. Yeah, it's not black tie. I think Sarah Chamir's more
Jill, I've got something you can borrow.
gothy.
Does it? I was thinking something with a low back so I can show off my Sarah Tremere tattoo.
I mean, it's very strappy.
Jill has a Sarah Tremere tattoo.
You have a tattoo, Jill?
Babe,
Yeah.
babe,
What?
you're gonna
Don't call me babe.
you're gonna like have her wearing your stuff?
Is that a problem for you?
It's my sister.
And? It's only weird if you're looking at your sister like that.
He doesn't want to look like a hors d'oeuvre.
Jill will make you a snack.
I'm going in the other room.
I might have something. Maybe I'll just run it by you so you can approve.
I'm sure you've got something if
Says
I
the
know
woman
that-
who didn't want to be involved. Shuts the door.
It's so uptight.
I don't have any money
Look,
at
he's-
all, and I need clothes, so nah.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
What?
Makeovers.
What?
Everyone goes goth.
Right, Brain. Where are we going to find rubber pants our size?
Wait. Mac,
Yeah.
aren't you like kind of close with Sarah?
That's right. Don't you know her?
I mean, like,
What?
you seemed pretty affected the last time we saw her.
I knew her once.
Just once.
What does that mean?
Huh?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah, just once.
What does that mean?
Syntax comes in from behind. By Jove!
You mean that she's like I know her real name and she's my ex-girlfriend or something, but nothing big about her.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
What?
What?
now we know.
Oh man, what is? I'm looking at Dane.
Oh, that
I just want to
tea.
say
though.
Dane.
Like
Dane's
one,
face.
like two of her
Dane
songs
isn't
that
even
she's-
in there. Dane went in the other room and they started talking about, glamorizing his sister. He's just like, nope.
Oh, what was the name? Which song was it, Jerome?
What's that?
The song that she used to sing. It was
Immigrant
one-
song.
the immigrant song.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought- that-
You laughed at me, but I was
yeah.
right.
Well, then there was also one other one too. Wasn't it like Beastie
one I
Boys or something like that? Or,
One
no.
second. Immigrant Song is definitely one of the ones that she
That was the one she
usually
sang
does.
For me.
Yeah.
And then the one that I karaoke'd that she does a cover for now was
There we go.
Baby Got Back or something like that. Was it? I can't remember.
One second.
Are you guys like on okay terms? Like, does she like remember you? Like, could you like get me an autograph?
I could see what I could do, I guess.
Can he give you an opera? Is that what
No,
I mean,
actually,
autograph.
it wasn't Baby Got Back. It was the Humpty Dance.
The Humpty Dance, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you remember the last concert we went to when she sang the Humpty Dance and the Immigrant Song?
Yeah, that was the last
Yeah,
one.
that was both of those have reference to me. Both of them.
So, why aren't you guys together? If she's still singing about you?
I don't know. I can't remember. I don't even, that was a long time ago.
The fans
It
really
feels-
like the song, so of
Feels
course
like
you.
we have a double mission, guys.
Well, she did kind of save my butt the other day. I mean, kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Then shouldn't you be thanking her with some kind of nice gift?
Oh, you definitely need to look good.
Well,
I mean, you need to look good. You
I'm
need
a nomad. I'm a good-looking nomad, but I'm a nomad. I don't have money.
Are you living out with your family right now? No.
I still don't have any money.
That's why we go on this job. But like right now, does anybody have any money where we can
But-
do a pretty woman on you?
My money walked
You
out.
just got $10,000.
How much do you guys need?
Enough to turn Mac into a Mac Daddy for
How
Sarah.
much?
We need to turn it back into a stack.
Locke's like,
If you're, I mean, you can, if you're
like
just,
dollar
if you're
bills,
not
y'all.
worried about, if you're not worried about like armor and like modifications and whatnot to the, the clothing and attire, $1,000 would easily get you whatever you needed, as
Like,
far as
pimped
like,
out,
yeah.
Like I wouldn't be bulletproof by any means, but I'd be snazzy. And
You be
wow,
snapped.
yeah, that
Snap the
I don't.
snap.
Oh, I
don't know,
I can
like-
cover $1,000.
What would you like? Do you think with all this stuff? I thought you were just being friendly because we were cool.
I feel like he's nervous.
I don't know. I'm just like,
Oh my God.
It's been a
Mac,
while
you're
since he's been
horrible.
dressed in fineries.
well, my last
Just
my
saying.
my last ex kind of offed herself, so okay, it's kind of weird.
You have a complicated relationship history.
Sometimes you're a real downer, Mac.
Well,
Every time you do that, you make me think of Scooby Doo, and I just like, are you okay, buddy? Don't be sad. It's such a sad noise. Like, it's okay.
Right, Ruby?
We'll get you with Sarah.
So
know.
didn't Missy
but when I
have
knew
the
her,
finances?
She wasn't Sarah.
Yeah, I said I had $1,000, but then she kept talking like she always does.
Well, no. I believe Missy had like a running total of what the group finances had.
I believe we have enough to cover that. We should be fine.
Because you guys also got wired the 10,000.
What's her name?
Oh, then yeah, we're good.
Did Carlotta pay me for the other day?
Yes.
I'm gonna yoink my $1,000 back real quick.
Okay.
Yoink.
Oh,
He's like,
You got Jill got 700.
sweet.
oh, what was her? You based her off of what's her name? Gibson. What was
Debbie
her name?
Gibson.
Debbie Gibson. Yeah.
Is there a place on my sheet that I can put money?
Wherever you would like.
Okay. There's not like
I put it at the top right above where it says Cyberpunk at.
Just don't get it mixed up with your experience and then totally forget what you have for money and experience both.
She's all,
Yeah.
oh, 1,500. Shoot.
I never
I'm a
know
god.
I win.
credits, right?
It is credits.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so cute.
She probably looks a little bit more gothy though.
Oh yeah, no, there was a picture. Let me grab it real
Yeah,
quick.
I remember you had one.
Not homegirl anymore.
Yeah.
Hold on one second.
Heck, how long ago was this?
There we go. Came right on
character
over.
standby. I am 18 right now, and that was 2 years ago. So yeah.
You're 18?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
I am the
Dane's-
youngest of our group. Yeah.
I'm older than Mac. Oh my gosh. Okay.
How old are you?
I'm like 20.
I
Really?
think I'm 26 or 28.
Oh, you're like ancient.
Yeah.
Which probably means you're older than Sarah Tremere too.
Oh my gosh.
That's why the CEOs prefer me. They know I have the experience.
Oh yeah. Oh, I sang both the Immigrant Song and Humpty Dance. Yeah.
Experience.
Yeah. But yeah.
So what is the game plan then, folks?
All right, we're gonna lead the boy. We're gonna take the boys on a shopping spree and get them battle ready for the concert tonight.
Okay.
And Mac,
I already have a black jacket.
Well,
My pants are always black.
than all of us, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay?
Banana
What?
hammocks all around.
That is not what I said.
No.
I said you are sexier than all of us, so I don't think you need to worry about it.
Okay. Let's go.
Exactly. Stroke that ego a little bit.
Thanks for gassing my head up.
because you guys are my friends. No.
You look like you need a bath, baby. We're gonna get you clean.
Not you smell, you look.
You look. You don't know, but you look dirty.
So everybody piles into the AV4, I take it then, and heads into town for shopping.
Always.
Okay. So this is how we're going to do this, just for fun.
Probably after a
Oh,
shower
yeah.
by me. Then
Makes
I
sense.
don't know.
For fun. That never means fun.
Just for fun, this is what we're going to do. So while we're in the process of shopping, quote unquote shopping, Missy and Jessica are going to come up with whatever fashion they can find on the internet, and
Right now?
yes, for Locke,
Yeah.
for Locke, Dane, and Mac.
Matt. They're like they're over here like playing an episode of Pimp My Nomad.
And just make sure you post the links in the Facebook group.
That's a chick.
I know.
Yeah, I don't want to look like a chick.
Yeah, that's Sarah Tremere, isn't it?
And booty shorts though.
The picture that I just posted in the Facebook chat, that is Sarah Tremere, yes.
What about this?
That's how she looks
Oh,
currently.
yeah.
Okay. Copy. How do you want
Yeah,
me
I know
to
what she looked like before her makeup.
Or should I send this?
I don't know.
Messenger?
Yeah, that's right. She's a vampire rocker.
Yes.
Just kidding. Here's okay, we found one already. Give us just a sec.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's one. Oh, that's Eric.
Yeah, that's mine.
All right. Well, we found. So Locke has his own. We found one for Mac. We just got to do Dean in just a second.
It's called a gakuran. It's what the kids wore in high school in Japan. It's a uniform, school uniform.
Nice.
Okay.
I always wanted one of those too, man. I should buy one now. I'm gonna buy one.
Oh, I like it.
See how that progressed? I should buy it. I'm buying it.
Where are you gonna get one?
I don't know.
Japan.
Here's Max. Here's Max.
I bet you could find something on Etsy. I bet somebody could make
Oh,
you.
wow.
Probably.
That would be cool.
All right.
Oh my God.
Dang, you're going all crazy. Oh my goodness.
Except without the long, like,
No.
crow hair.
But this is gonna be you now.
Yeah. Just with shorter hair.
Okay,
it's actually
so
probably a little bit longer than my.
That's nice.
give me just a second here. Since you guys are doing the shopping and the assembly of... Oh, you got them showed up right there. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
I was going to actually put them up on the stream, but since you put it up to your camera, that works better.
Oh, right on. What's the matter, J-Bos? It's like the Dark Joker, man.
Yeah.
It's like Lestat, Queen of the Damned.
Oh yeah, huh? Yeah. It's like the Crow wearing more clothes.
Yeah.
Like with a jacket on. Yeah, like a jacket and a scarf.
And less holes in his body.
Yes.
It's the important part.
Yeah. I don't want the holes. Yeah.
I should be looking on Pinterest. I should be looking.
But as you guys fly into town and start going around to a number of the higher end fashion stores and picking out your gothic chic for everybody to get dressed up as, at one of the local stalls, and it's really just kind of a cart that they've set up near the plaza that they just sell, food out of and whatnot.
Okay, there's Dean.
Mac ends up seeing like two of his nomad family, and they see him through the window, and they're just like,
What?
"There's like the hell."
Like how close? Like just like my nomad family or my actual blood family?
No, your nomad family. Like they're a part of the clan.
Right.
And they recognize you, from outside, and they just kind of have that dog who heard a weird sound that nobody else can hear, just kind of like kind of a perked with their ears, kind of like,
Yeah, and I kind of go.
And we're just like trying different things on him and like rearranging things.
Yeah,
making him
like
around.
Everything and like fluffing his hair.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it looks like we're still up and running. We've had a little bit of a lag occasionally, but not much. Looks like everything's still going.
On mine it says network error.
Yeah, I got a network error, but I just realized it and I
Did you hit refresh?
Yeah, that
Okay.
that word.
Yeah, she said, yeah, that.
And it came back.
Okay.
For what on Discord?
On Twitch.
On Twitch.
On Twitch.
Okay, so if somebody wants to show that picture of the leather jacketed,
But with like a fishnet top underneath the jacket.
Okay.
So this is Dane.
Yep. Alrighty.
The tubulary.
Whoa. I don't need to see that.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. So as
You do.
And
so
this is Nick.
so as
Yeah,
he
but
get as he pulls
my belly
on
button and my
as he gets everything assembled, and of course has the leather pants and everything that they've got it. So he like looks down.
who Dane or me?
No, Dane. I mean, he looks down. He looks down and he looks at Hellcat and he's like, "Really?"
For realsies.
And it is.
Isn't he like most of him is metal showing?
I'm just gonna look at him and be like, you know what? It was your idea to get it. So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, he
And
doesn't look like
You
that. He
don't
just looks
think
like a
this
robot
is-
with a jacket on?
Hun, you don't think this is showing off like a bit too much? And he just kind of
No.
looks down again.
While they're talking, Meredith is just going to go into doctor mode and, oh, this is like, let me just take a look to make sure everything's installed correctly.
Oh,
And, like,
no,
while
Doc,
I'm just
nope.
Stop.
gonna
I'm just
stop
making sure.
Meredith, stop it.
It's like, yeah, that was good work. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe go put on some jeans instead of those pants.
All right, so I'll be right back.
Something with a higher waistline.
Something baggier. Do you have a potato sack?
What do you want in it, Mom? Jeans?
No, the fashion used to be sagging back in the day.
I mean,
but not the-
do you want him to come out? I mean, he looks like a piece of meat.
it's rare.
But have you looked in the mirror yourself, Jill?
I mean, I don't.
She doesn't have those abs.
Yeah.
Okay, look, those are implants. You can't judge based on that.
In my medical opinion, yes, you cannot judge on that because that is artificially created. You are all natural, Jill.
I'm just saying.
Just be okay with it.
But you know, out
and
of
it runs
character, in my in-character defense, yeah, that's me.
I know. That's why we put you in that outfit.
So you're gonna have to
Mac the snack.
snack the stick.
Mac the snack.
It's gonna stick. Watch.
I like it. I think, Mac, you look sharp.
Jill's like, yeah, you're a snack.
Huh? Stop trying to rob the cradle. They're trying to set me up with Sarah.
I need that autograph. You have a job to do.
Yeah. Alrighty, I guess.
All right, well, once we get these guys presentable, we'll shove them all in the van and head to the Quinn.
Okay. So, and you already know where it's at, and so does Jill, so it's not a problem getting there. You land.
No, she got here on her own. This is her thing. She can introduce us and take us, and I'm excited.
So you go, you land not too far away from the main building. It's a rather large, expensive-looking mansion that, despite the chaos that happens in and around it, the building itself is actually very sound and very clean. There must be 50 or 60 vehicles parked outside right now easily. I got the hiccups.
We see Sarah's tour bus, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's here too. And they've got it. You know, there's a bunch of people out front. They've got a tent currently set up, which Jill, you would recognize. That's where they're still doing the regular business.
Yeah, I told you.
So I mean, they're taking rent and whatnot. They're completely ignoring the fact that an event is going on, and you can actually see that there are a lot of Quins here today, right now, in and around,
when
not
we
only
walk-
as security, but just geeking out around and whatnot.
when we
Are
walk
these your
in,
outfits?
yes, yeah. When we walk in, I'm going to where they're collecting rent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to donate $200.
Oh, okay, sure.
I mean, I'm not living there anymore, but they've been really good to me about giving me space anytime I've needed it. So I'd like to try and make a donation when I can.
Sure. Okay. I mean, they seemed a little shocked at first that you're adding money or just giving them money for something, but they don't decline it.
I make them write down who it's from.
Oh yeah, no, they know who it's from. They keep pretty regular books. And as you come walking up to the front, there is a rather beefy looking Quinn. Think Gina Carano beefy, not the slender like Harley Quinn you would typically see, but somebody who looks like who's probably a pit fighter at some point in time. Dressed, and she's got a rifle slung over her shoulder, pistol at her side, a couple other Quins nearby, and she looks at the group here, and she's like, looks back down to the at her thing, and she says, "Can I get your names?"
Oh no! What happened? What did you say?
What'd you say? You froze.
No.
Can I get your names?
No sound, man.
Internet dropped.
Hi, I'm Bill.
Hang on.
Daytona invited me. This is my crew.
Yeah, your
We
sound
good now?
sounds like a old drive-through.
I feel like we're okay, maybe.
He's stuttering and frozen. And stuttering.
Oh, Jerome's not stuttering.
Don't leave me hanging like this.
I know. Bitty.
Oh, I forgot you were here. Oh. Are you moving again? No, you're not. Marco. Hello.
Hello.
I just don't get one of your sitting right here.
He's like, dun, 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 dun,
Thank you, Texty.
dun, dun. Hey, there he goes.
Oh, his internet crashed.
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Outer net. What about his Aqua?
There we go.
I'm gonna blame Copernicus on that one.
It's the 9G.
Okay, and is that back up already? Yes, it is. Okay, good.
Jerome,
Jessica must be drinking coffee. Coffee.
Okay, so with that being,
that-
so
it's-
back to where it
it's
was. So
the-
where did you
should
last hear
call
me?
it Plumbing.
Yeah.
Jerome, do you want me to throw up the gate and so you can open your door? Maybe that'll help with the signal.
No, it's fine. It was just one of those things that the internet just
Sometimes it can
spontaneously
be
started to
like-
crash.
Oh,
Maybe we should put it up. Maybe it's us.
It's not you. It's me.
That's always a lie.
Where did you guys last hear me?
Tell me that back.
Where did we leave off?
Why you break my heart like
Oh, you're the door Quinn was asking us something, and you left us hanging.
Okay.
She asked for our names.
Names, yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you picking up there?
Well, Jill was answering. Yeah.
I said, my name is Jill. Daytona invited me, and this is my crew.
So she.
And he froze again.
And he froze again. Dang it!
It's Discord. He's talking in green, but oh, it was.
I'm not showing that I stopped. Can you guys still hear me? Because I'm not showing I stopped.
You stopped for a second there. I can hear you now. Everything before that we couldn't.
Oh.
Now you're froze again.
Who? I think there's like too many people trying to suck up the internet tonight.
Yeah, you're still frozen if you can hear us. Frozen. You know, like want to build a snowman frozen.
Hold on. I think he means let it go.
Well, you're moving again, Jerome.
1 second.
All right. At least we heard you.
We're checking on the kids to see if they're doing anything with it.
No, they're not. I can see the kids right here. They're not on the internet. They're playing with the dogs.
Okay, stream is still reconnecting, but it looks like I'm here.
Do we want to take a break for a moment?
Quick break and then reset.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cute.
Oh man.
Cute dress, Jill.
Yeah. Do we want to take a quick break?
I'm down.
That's fine.
A minute? Okay.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
was just thinking because the guy from CenturyLink was saying something about being back here and the door being closed. Do you want me to throw up the gate?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if we think that's going to help, but...
I don't know, if you just want to try it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Out. Go.
When daylight paints the city, she's attacking inside, but her masquerade is slipping as streets paved with corruption come to life. When the night falls, come shadows ever darker. We're getting down to the wire, and on my call, with resolve all the stronger, spark in the dark ignites, like the night on fire.
Invented the system, it is my temple. I've ascended to metaphysical levels. I fell from heaven to hell, met with the devil to rebel in the revolution of a giant vessel. Ready to introduce pedal to metal, get into the fast lane with the rest of us rebels. Unless you're a hack, get jacked in, will mentally wrestle. I'm ahead of the network's curve. Now you want a medal? I took the red pill. While everyone settled for decadence, you can forget whoever said that you're special. Cause if you want the deadliest tech that can be assembled, get ready to spend. Don't enter black markets ahead, go make it sink waves. I don't need instrumentals on the cyber tide with pirates aligned to my channel. I need a training montage, all that I've learned. After that, I got a city to burn.
Night on fire, electric blood runs in your veins. Wake up the samurai inside ya. When the gates unlock, you'll walk through the flames, the
I know my 1984 well, and George Orwell showing you how to foretell. If you abhor any sort of megacorp, well, step out of fiction and enter your hell. Big brother's has got you in a secured cell. Economy's booming cause it's true that war sells. When loaded guns are the foremost form of doorbell. Rally round the family with a pocket of more cells. What happens when the dreamers are no longer dormant? We're the ones who always wanted more than we're born with. If it costs my humanity, I can afford it. If poverty's prevalent, you can bet I'm gonna ignore it. I sure wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. If you're stuck, a silver tongue will help you to get out. But you gotta walk the talk if you wanna build your brand and then take back the wealth with a silver
When
hand.
the night falls, come shadows that first darker. We're getting down to the wire. And on my call, with resolve all the stronger. Spark in the darkening night. Daylight takes the city. She's attacking inside, but her masquerade is sleeping as streets paved with corruption come to light.
I feel it in the air. We're all so far protected. Their eyes are everywhere. Just let them watch us as we
Like the night